Well, welcome to another episode of Dakbuster, where this guy went to film school and I know nothing but some things, which makes it fun to talk. So,
Yeah, a
Yeah.
few things here and there.
we're back.
We are back. It's been a minute. Last time you saw us, we talked about characters we did not like. Didn't like them. And today, we are talking about another letter of the alphabet. It's been a minute since we've done one. Last time it was Jennifer, J. This time we're jumping to M's.
We're going to talk about Matthews, my favorite.
Yeah, you got a lot of fave Matthews.
Just one.
Yeah, I can think of
one,
like
and then I can talk about others, but one Matthew.
one Matthew and one Matthew only.
Mhm.
Well, I suppose we might as well just jump into the first Matthew then.
I'm going to tell you about my drink today.
Oh, okay. What
Have
are
you
you
ever heard of
drinking?
these?
Nope.
They're called Uptime.
Hmm.
Okay.
What's up time?
I had it for the first time when I was visiting down in Arizona.
Okay.
I saw it and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. It's an aluminum can. Like, I like anything berry. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for berry anything. So it is a mental physical energy drink with natural caffeine, zero sugar. So it was kind of like on my kick of zero sugar, right?
Yeah.
And it's blueberry pomegranate.
Oh, I like it. It's like
The best.
where do you get natural caffeine?
What do you mean?
Where does natural caffeine come
I
from?
haven't done research on it. I just I liked Red Bulls,
Yeah,
and I haven't had this with vodka yet. I wonder if it would be good.
probably.
Because that's what I used to drink was vodka Red Bull, like
Yeah.
blueberry Red Bull. And so yeah, I was just trying to replace that fizzy carbonated
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I
They
like
have
it.
other flavors too. You want to try it?
Suppose I'll get a hit.
They have I tried blood orange down in Arizona.
There's a lot of flavor there.
Like it's my favorite.
That's very good.
You can't freaking find them in any stores, so I ordered them online. You
Okay.
can get them on Amazon or you can get them on their website. But Uptime Energy,
I like it.
it's my new fave.
Send us some.
please.
Send us some uptime.
I get boxes all the time.
That's great.
Mhm.
Shoot.
Anyways. Maybe I'll try it with vodka next time.
Yeah.
Give you a
Get a
review.
little cocktail.
Yeah. But yeah, we can talk about Matthews now.
Okay. So what is the number one Matthew that you speak of?
I mean, for me, it's Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
So I
All
have
right,
kind
all
of
right,
an
all right.
ode to him in. Can you guess?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my God. You know what it is. Dazed and confused
Yes.
because the bro is like past high school, but he's
Yep.
still hanging with high schoolers.
What's the line? It's like,
The
I
girls,
get older,
I get older, but the
they-
girls, they stay
stay
the same age. I mean, brilliant. So
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey is my dude. Not that he wore this shirt. He had a Ted Nugent shirt.
I
And
love
with his
that
Ted
you know.
Nugent album cover on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, his other iconic line.
All right.
All right. And that's like the first movie that like people looked at him and they're like, he's gonna be a star.
Yeah.
Like that was his breakout, quote
Yeah.
unquote
Which is
breakout film.
true. And then I remember hearing a lot about Matthew, like, because he got all of these rom-com roles. He was always casted in it. And then he was like, I don't want any more of these. Like, I don't want to be just casted in rom-coms anymore. So he started getting a little more different roles. He, like, stopped acting for a little period of time, I think.
He did, yep.
And then he came back when he got something that wasn't just like a rom-com where
Yeah.
they're like, take your shirt off, make out with Jennifer Lopez or something,
Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Garner.
All the Jennifers.
All the Jennifers that we've
Funny.
talked about. Yeah, because I don't know him from Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
I know him like from Wedding Planner, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah. Great movie.
Ghost of Girlfriend's Past,
Great
Failure to
movie.
Launch. And it has all my girls in it too. Like I love
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner. Obviously we've talked about her.
Yep.
She's great.
Yeah.
And they're kitschy rom-coms,
I mean, yeah, but
but so good.
That's why people love
a kitschy
'em.
rom-com.
yeah.
And I mean, I fell in love with him. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is probably a top one.
It's a great movie.
Like,
And that's Kate
Kate Hudson,
Yeah,
yeah.
Hudson. Yeah, no, that's a great movie. I love Matthew McConaughey. His voice is just iconic, and I mean,
Oh,
you hear him do a voiceover for a car commercial, and you're just like,
I
oh,
know.
Matthew, you just
He
know
was so good in
instantly.
that Lincoln. You do, and he's so easy on the eyes. He
He's
just
got
is.
like
He's like my man. He's like an ultimate crush.
he's got a little like southern
Oh
twang, but it's like I don't even know how to do a Matthew McConaughey.
man,
All right,
yeah.
all right, all right.
I mean,
You
it's
know?
not bad. I like it. Fun fact, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, 25th anniversary was just this year, I believe.
Yeah.
I found myself listening to an Instagram live with him and Kate.
Oh, because they were talking. That's
Yeah.
right. You told me about that. Interesting.
I listened
Just
to the whole damn
thing.
thing.
Just talking about
Yeah.
the movie or what?
Yeah.
That's
But like
cool though.
I loved them so much and it brought back good memories
Yeah.
that it was I don't know, it was neat. But to hear them talk about their perspectives of it,
Yeah.
it's just interesting to hear.
It is interesting.
Like,
I love
behind the
hearing
scenes
exactly.
Like, oh, I don't remember any of my lines from the movie.
Yeah.
Because I think one of them was Kate was like, "What was your favorite line?"
Yeah.
You
It's
know.
like I don't
Yeah,
know.
but just the chemistry that he has with each of them.
Yeah, he seems like a really stand-up dude. I love that he's a professor now, teaching
God, of course.
film and stuff in
He'd be
Texas.
great.
I mean, could you imagine being in Matthew McConaughey's
No.
class?
I think about going to film school for that reason.
I don't know what I would do if I like applied for classes or whatever and got him as my professor.
Do you think his classes are like always like have a waiting list?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd be curious to know like the requirements
I'm
because
sure.
that's got to be hard to get into that class.
I mean, when I was in school, we had a few professors that obviously had some roles, but not Matthew McConaughey caliber. You know, it's like D.W. Moffat was like the head of film or whatever, and he was in some shows and stuff. But like Matthew McConaughey,
I would die.
I don't know how I would focus on anything, but also be taking in so much. It'd be like,
I know.
How do I not just go up and ask for a picture with
I know.
Professor McConaughey?
Oh, every
You
day.
know?
I'd
Every day.
Here's
Selfie?
my Snapchat day one.
Yeah, here's my Be Real.
Matthew. Professor McConaughey here. So I was bummed when he quit rom-coms.
Yeah.
Right, bummed. And then he was gone for whatever, a couple of years.
Yep.
And he came back, and like you said, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yep.
He started playing those like more dramatic roles.
Yeah. What did he get his Oscar for? It was for Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah.
Which was very hard for me to watch because
Yeah.
he becomes very like emaciated and just not him.
Yeah.
But
And he lost a lot of weight for that
bang up
movie,
job.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, just brilliant.
It's
I mean, he
heavy
deserved the Oscar. It's super heavy.
Yeah.
But it like he just does a great job.
Yeah.
And I mean, I totally understand it. And I think it set him apart as an actor.
Oh, 100%. No, I think he's great. He's super talented in any like genre, it seems. So,
Yeah.
but he's just funny all around. So he has his funny moments and everything, and I really like that in an actor. But no, I think he's great. Would love to take a class from him, but
I would take anything.
I don't
from
plan on
him.
going back to film school anytime soon. But if he offers
I
a
would.
online class,
Man, I would just like to meet him because his perspective on life.
yeah,
Like I follow him on Instagram, and I don't follow a lot of
celebs.
celebs.
Yeah.
Like it's just not what I do. For some reason, I'm drawn to him and his outlook on life, and just like it's called the JKL, just keep living.
Yeah,
Like that's like his.
Just
it
keep
started
living.
in Dazed and Confused,
I love it.
and it became like his JKL philosophy. And
That's
I think
great.
It was based on his dad. Like it, he kind of brought it out because his dad died during Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. No, I love when
Love him.
he talks about like who his hero is. It's like it's him and
Oh, his Oscar speech.
yeah, in 10 years,
Yeah.
and I think that's like one of the best speeches
He was
ever.
someone to look up to.
Someone to chase.
Yeah, I can't remember the three. There was three,
Yeah,
but
it's
he
like-
was someone to chase. Like he's like, I always need to be
Yeah.
chasing.
Yeah,
Which is-
no, I love it.
That Oscar speech was brilliant too.
Great
That's how
speech.
he ended it. And then he's like, all right, I say, all right.
All right.
And just like, it was so eloquent and like, but it hit the humor and it had the drama.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
emotions, because his family was there, and his
Yeah.
mom and his wife and his kids.
Yeah.
They weren't there, but
he was talking to him.
it's very cool.
Gotta
I think
love
he's a stand-up
Matthew.
dude. I hope I meet him someday.
Oh, you will.
He's my number one. Would love to meet.
He'll be on the podcast someday. Come on,
You hear that,
Matthew.
McConaughey? We'll come down to you and we'll film.
Yes. Well, Texas, we
I
can
will
go.
do whatever you need.
We'll go.
Longhorns, I'll be a Longhorn fan. Is it this?
Is it that?
What is it this?
I don't,
can't remember.
I don't know.
Well, I just know he's a Longhorn fan, so.
I love it.
Because that's where he teaches, right?
I think so, yeah.
But
cool.
anyways, that's my favorite Matthew.
Gotta love
Do you
it.
have a favorite Matthew, or what's one that you would like?
I don't know if I have like a favorite Matthew, but I have a lot of them that I really like, and I'd probably go to Matthew Broderick because he's in one of my all-time fave movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And he's just honestly a really good actor. He's not in a lot, but he is in something coming out recently with Jennifer Lawrence, where they try to get her to date their son or whatever. But I really like him. I think he's funny. He's up there with like a Michael J. Fox for me, where they have like the same type of like comedy style, and famous when they were younger. And but yeah, I think he's one of my favorites for sure, mostly because of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
He was like, what are other movies that he's in? Because he's more theater.
Yeah.
And I love that about him. I love that he has
does
focused
do a
on
lot
that
of
craft.
Yeah.
And him and his wife, SJP, obviously, like, shout out to her. I love her.
Yep.
But I feel like theater has been his like passion,
For sure.
which is cool.
For sure. I've seen a lot of different interviews where he's talking about that. But
Yeah.
he was also in The Cable Guy with
Right.
Jimmy.
Jim
Carrey.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
I'm like, Jimmy, he's a
Jimmy,
hero. What?
nickname basis here. Me and Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, Ferris Bueller and Cable Guy are like the top two. I guess he was in Trainwreck with Amy Schumer.
Oh my God, I think he was
Manchester
in like
by
this
the Sea.
old Cinderella that I used to like.
Really?
It literally just popped. I think it was with Jennifer Beals from Flashdance.
Interesting.
I might have to look this one up because that just unlocked like a memory in my head.
Interesting.
What did I just say?
He played Simba in some of the Lion
yeah.
King stuff. Inspector Gadget. I remember that growing up. That was like one of my favorite movies.
Really?
Yeah, where
don't know
he's
if I've
like
seen that.
he's like a robot sort of thing, and he's
I
like
saw
a
the
special
cartoon
agent.
of Inspector Gadget, but
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen the.
They did 2 of them, and I remember renting it all the time at the movie theater. Or at the movie rental store.
Cinderella. It's an old
Oh
Cinderella.
my gosh.
What year was this? It's Jennifer Beals.
That's funny.
Man, me and my sister, it's a world of fairy tale theater. Like FAERIE, fairy.
Interesting.
And we would rent
Never-
it from our rental store here.
That's great.
And we would watch it. Man, I haven't talked about that in a minute.
That's so funny.
I haven't thought about that in a minute. I should watch. I see if I can get it.
Yeah, see if you can find it on streaming or
I
something.
think
See if we got it.
yeah, it
Here
was.
somewhere.
I mean, it's so old school, but that's
Oh my. Yeah, you won't find that on streaming anywhere.
1985. Oh, here's
Oh.
your Prince, Matthew Broderick.
What's he doing over there?
I know. I can't believe I forgot about this,
Oh,
but
I
it's
love it.
theater.
Yeah.
And I remember him in that. He did a really good job, I thought. But,
Oh,
I mean,
he's
I was also young.
He's great. I mean, Ferris Bueller's one of the movies that I can quote word for word just because I watched it so much and
Favorite
like
quote?
all the time. I mean, it's probably gotta be life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. That's the iconic one. I also like Cameron is so tight that if you took a lump of coal and shoved it up his ass in 2 weeks, you'd have a diamond.
He was really good in
It's
that.
so great. I love him breaking the fourth wall and
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
that movie. John Hughes, he's brilliant, obviously, and Matthew was able to really just kind of run with that character. I feel like.
Was he the one that was destined to be Ferris, or was there ever any?
I don't remember hearing about any
Yeah.
other people taking that role, but I mean, I can't imagine anyone else doing it.
No, he sang in that one actually.
Yeah.
Like when they're doing the parade.
Yep.
I
And then
mean,
he sings in the shower and
so
stuff
great.
at the opening, and yeah, I mean that's got Jennifer
Great.
Gray in there
a lot
too,
of Jennifer's
and
coming back.
I know they're the Matthews and Jennifers. They're all
Interesting.
connecting. It's weird. No, but love Matthew Broderick. You know, I I'm excited to see this new movie with him and Jennifer Lawrence. But
Interesting pairing. Another Jennifer,
yeah,
which is funny.
yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I'll watch it. Would you ever see him in theater?
yeah,
Yeah, I would too.
100%.
I would too. I
But
think he'd be really good to see in theater.
I mean, he does a lot of comedy movies,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that he could be a fantastic dramatic actor.
Yeah.
He's just one of those people that you can just see it without even like watching him do a dramatic role, you know?
I just think he's a classy guy.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
is. He is. He's getting older.
I know, but aren't we all?
Yeah. Gotta love him though.
Yeah, I like that one.
Who else do you have?
You know, the next, I guess you got to be two. Oops, we forgot to turn on our tube
We
TV.
did that last time too.
We're just so excited to talk about Matthew.
I know.
And I got to say them both because they're both from the same show, but Friends. I would go
Yeah.
Matthew Perry and
Matt
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc. Yeah.
Although Matthew Perry, I think, had more success in like the
100%.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he had a lot of movies. But
No, but a decent amount. But I don't think Matt LeBlanc had like really.
he had like another sitcom, didn't he?
Yeah,
Like,
he had. Well, they tried to do the Joey spinoff,
Yeah.
and then they did. He was on what was that?
something like Dad or something.
Yeah, I feel like
I never watched it, and I feel bad, but
I think I maybe saw one episode.
okay.
But yeah, Matt LeBlanc, great actor. I just don't think he got out there as much. And Matthew Perry, I mean, love 17 again. Love
Yeah.
oh, what's that other one that he's in?
I think of Fools Rush In
Fools Rush In is a good one.
with Selma Hayek.
I'm gonna have to look it up. There's another movie that I'm thinking of
Which
with
one?
Matthew Perry. But I mean, 17 again's the first one that comes to mind when I think movies with him.
Which
Just
makes sense with you.
I
'cause it's
loved that
younger.
movie.
Demographic. Fools Rush In was my like 94, 95, I think, was
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah, Fools Rush In was 97.
97, oh man. But so good.
One thing that's interesting with like the Friends cast is they all kind of do little features on each other's shows.
Yeah.
Like he featured on Courtney Cox's Cougar Town and Lisa Kudrow's Web Therapy. It's just weird that they do that. But what else was he on?
I can't think of.
I guess a lot of shows. I guess he was in The Kid with Bruce Willis. But Fools Rush In, 17 again, and Friends are probably his top.
I mean,
things.
who was your favorite Matthew in Friends?
Probably Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love Joey,
Right.
but I think I relate more to Chandler.
Okay.
You know, I feel like I'm a Chandler.
Yeah.
So, but I do like Joey for what he is. He's that slapstick, like
Right.
over the top comedy. Well, Chandler is more of like it's like he's got his jokes very much so timed out and like has the jokes, whereas Joey is the joke, you know. But yeah, I like those two in Friends together. They make sense as friends.
Oh my god, them being buddies, it's so great.
Yeah.
And I like LeBlanc is just great.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Perry, he was more like overall, like you saw like all of a character,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense, like maybe well-rounded.
Yeah.
And Joey was the joke, like you said, and you saw Chandler sad and
Yeah.
a joke, and I don't know.
And then
Did a
like
really good job.
you come to find out all this stuff that was going on in his
Yes.
personal life,
Yeah.
While filming Friends, like
That reunion was hard to watch.
because he just doesn't seem like himself.
That and like it's like you're so excited for something because it like is this monumental
Yeah.
time from your childhood or your past
Yeah.
that has good memories. Like we would have to watch it the night it was on, at the time it was on,
Yeah.
and I'm like, Mom and Dad, like we got to be done with supper. Like Friends is on tonight. I'll never forget it.
I love it.
And it's just sad to see when the build up from it, like the anticipation, and then you see like, man, he had a really tough time.
Yeah.
And I didn't read his book. Did you read his book?
I haven't yet, but I want to. That's one that I do want to read.
Yeah, and I just feel bad for him.
I know. And, he's doing better now from the sounds of it, but he
Yeah.
just, even in interviews doing press for the reunion, you could just tell that his
Yeah.
body is just like worn out,
I know.
But, I mean,
Just,
what do you do?
I would watch a doc on him.
Oh, for sure.
Like if they were to make like his book into a documentary
Yeah.
or something.
No, I like that. That'd be really interesting because I'm sure they've got plethora of footage
Yeah.
from that entire duration of time when he was, on and off
See, I
drugs.
didn't remember
and
part of it, right?
Yeah.
And that I'm like, man, I thought, and they were all good friends, which is cool, and I know they all cared, and saw what was
Yeah.
happening to a certain extent,
Yeah.
But it's it was just sad to see not everything is like perfect, but it's life too, and you have to realize that.
Yeah.
You like want this dream world as the audience
Yeah.
that they're
But
all doing good and that nothing ever happened.
they
to
live
them.
life too.
Right, hard,
Yeah.
and
No,
it's got to be really hard. So
for sure.
yeah, I like both of those Matts.
Matthew Lillard. I'm wearing Scooby-Doo because in the live-action Scooby-Doo films, Matthew Lillard played Shaggy, which was one of my favorite movies growing up. I mean, I loved Scooby-Doo. That was like my Sunday cartoons and like before school cartoons and stuff. Would watch all of them, and then the live actions came out probably when I was 5, 4, 5. I don't know when they came out,
never seen
honestly.
it, the live action.
Oh my gosh,
I
you
know.
wouldn't like them probably.
No.
But I love those
I like
movies.
the cartoon. I don't think I'd like a.
No? I love those movies. Cast is phenomenal, but Matthew Lillard is in there, and I honestly am a big fan of Matthew Lillard. He's underrated, I think, in my opinion. He's just like, he's in so many iconic movies when you think about it. Without a Paddle, Scream,
She's All That.
She's All That. He's All That.
He's
Whatever.
Principal, and He's All That.
Yeah.
He's in She's All That.
Yeah. I mean, he's in a lot of really great movies, and when he was younger, probably 90s. I don't remember when Without a Paddle came out, but like that time period from He's All That or She's All That.
She's All That was his first name.
Yeah,
like, he was, I can't remember what character he played. He was Taylor Vaughn's guy that she cheated on down to spring break in Florida.
But when that came out and Scream came out, like he was in his prime then, and then
Scream, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, that's like one of my favorite scenes is Scream with Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich when they're in the kitchen. They find out that they're the killers and they're like stabbing each other, and he's just throwing out these hilarious one-liners in a moment that is in a horror movie that you would not see in any other horror movie. He's like, I'm getting woozy here. Like, it's only Matthew Lillard could pull something like that off because he's just that like high intensity comedy that's just funny, fast, and great timing. I really like him.
He's so awkward, and She's All That.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, who is this douchebag?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a character he is too. And then you hear He's All That with the remake that they did with, what's her name,
Addison Rae. Yep.
And you hear his voice over the intercom, and you're like, oh god, I know that voice. And then he's at like their dance. It's so funny how they bring him back.
I mean, I'm glad that he came back. Everybody wants him to come back for Scream because they're like,
has he been back to any Screams?
No, because they're like, he's not dead. I mean, a TV fell on his head. He's still alive.
That's what I mean, like,
but no, hasn't been back yet. But I don't know. They could bring him back. What other iconic roles was he in? I guess he was in the 6th Scream because he did like a voice thing, but he wasn't actually in it.
Okay. I have not watched a Scream since the first Scream. Will never.
Did you watch it like back when it came out, or like?
It was like what year did?
96.
So I would have been in like 7th, 8th grade, and I was like into horrors. That's like the last like time. Like Leprechaun, Candyman.
Oh no.
Like Freddy Krueger, like Nightmare on Elm
Loved
Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I remember watching it in my bedroom in the trailer court.
Oh no! Did you have one of those little tube TVs?
Yep. with a little, you know.
I love it. Johnny Depp getting sucked into the bed in Nightmare on Elm Street. No, but I mean, he plays Shaggy, and of course, Casey Kasem played him originally in the cartoons and stuff, and he does the voice like
God, I love
so
Casey
perfectly. But no, I think he's underrated, and I hope he does a little bit more. He's doing a lot of like conventions and like where they get like the Screamcast comes or
like 90s
Scooby Doo.
con.
Yeah, exactly. He's one that I would like to meet. He just seems like a genuine nice human in every video and pictures I've ever seen. But yeah, any other Matthews that you can think of?
I mean, Matt Damon.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
gotta love Matt Damon.
You do. He's been in so many movies.
I think a lot of people actually dislike Matt Damon.
Why?
I don't know.
He's not the first Matt I think of, which is sad because he is a brilliant actor.
Great actor, writer.
Yeah.
And he's been in so much.
Great story. Comes from nothing.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep. And I love that him and Ben, like did it together and like continue to be friends and work partners and everything. I love that.
They just did what? Air?
Yep.
Is that out? I have not.
Yeah, it is. And actually it's on Amazon now already. So it went like theater Amazon, and I guess straight 80s, great music. So I'm excited to see that one for sure.
I'll watch it.
But no, Matt Damon, I mean, I instantly think of Good Will Hunting. He was in The Martian.
Oh, I did not like that.
No?
No.
I mean,
I'm just not that.
No, that's an Oscar bait movie in my opinion. But no, I like that. I like Matt Damon. Ford versus Ferrari is a big one.
He was really good in that one.
Yeah.
Really good.
What else is he in? I know he's in a lot more. Matt Damon.
I don't know. I mean,
he's big, like drama action guy, but super funny, which I like that about him.
Sarcastic funny.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Jason Bourne. I forgot.
Oh,
about
duh. The Departed. Talented Mr. Ripley.
Yeah, he is in some heavy ones. We Bought a Zoo would be something that I had watched. That was a good one. I remember.
That is a good one.
That's with Scarlett Johansson, right?
Yep, yeah. I believe so. And it's got that little girl, like the cutest little girl that was in all of the movies of that time. All the Oceans movies. Yeah. Great movies.
I love Oceans. And you wouldn't think I would, but I really dig Oceans because of the ladies that they cast in it.
Oh, okay.
And then the scene.
Vegas. I love how they wrote that movie, honestly, and how it, like, the pieces, it's a big puzzle piece.
Like, I love how they're all bros.
Yeah.
Like, they're stealing,
I know.
And I like that.
And then the cast is like...
And I'm like, please, get it. Like, don't get phenomenal. Caught. Then you're, like, wanting them to steal millions.
I know.
Like, what am I cheering for?
Yeah, why are we cheering for these thieves? But also...
I know. It's too funny.
Yeah. I mean, he's in a lot. There was one that he was in... that we actually got asked to find when we were doing Dakbuster searches. Good. What was it? Where him and Ben Affleck are in it. Selma Hayek's in it, and they're like angels or something.
Excuse me. What was that movie?
He's also Private Ryan in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, it's such a good movie though. I can't watch it very often, though, because it's just so heavy.
What was that movie?
And Alanis is in it. She's
Euro
like
Trip?
God.
No, was it Eurotrip? No.
No.
But he is in that. What the heck is that?
I wonder if I look. Dogma. Yeah.
Alanis I mean, I've probably seen that like once or twice.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, I like Matt Damon.
I think he's good. I mean, the apples. How about them apples?
Yeah, great line.
Good Will Hunting, and then with Robin Williams, I just think it's very.
That's his best movie, in my opinion, and I mean, he wrote it with Ben.
Yeah, I like Ford versus Ferrari. That would be a top one for me.
Really?
With Matt Damon, and I'm not a big racing. I just like the story.
Yeah.
And everything about it, and then I feel like I'm gonna like this Air movie.
I am too. Like. The time it takes place and everything, it's just, I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, so we'll have to watch it and,
let you know what we
review
think.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
What's another one? Who else we got? Is there anybody else?
Matthew
gotta be more, Matt.
Morrison.
Glee.
Glee.
Yep.
We talked a little bit about how people don't like Mr. Shoe, which is Matthew Morrison. And honestly, I've heard a lot of people say that they just don't like him, which is
That's
kind of
not
sad.
nice.
I like him, but
Is it because of his characters that he's played?
I don't know what it is. If people are just like get the ick from him or something, I don't know.
I've
I
heard
like
rumors
him.
about him, but I don't like rumors.
No, I agree. And he had that whole drama with So You Think You Can Dance where he got
Yeah.
kicked off, but Glee is his biggest
okay.
biggest show. He's done a lot of those live theater like recreations on
Yeah, I think
NBC
theater
and stuff.
more so with him. But
But
Glee,
yeah.
obviously, I mean,
Yep. He was on Grey's Anatomy as like an abusive husband, and I hated him in that. But
what season?
it's an
After
earlier.
5? I don't remember him.
It might be after you stopped watching then.
I think it was 5 when I was like done.
Because I think you would. Well, I don't know though.
I
Because
might not though.
you probably would have watched it before Glee, if it was earlier
100%
seasons.
I was watching Grey's before Glee.
Yeah. Well, it came out before Glee, but
I would pick that over Glee.
Yeah.
No question.
What?
Yeah.
Grey's over Glee?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a toughie for me.
Up till season 5 anyway.
Yeah, valid. Valid. But yeah, Matthew Morrison. I like him. I don't know why people don't.
Okay.
Let us know if you like him.
Against him. You did good in Glee, bro.
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but the best. I know there's other Matts and Matthews, but Matt Dillon. He had There's Something About Mary.
Yep.
With Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz.
Yep.
Classic movie.
I can picture the cover of.
But it's classic.
I can picture the cover with Cameron
hair.
Diaz, like.
Isn't her hair like it's got the
I feel like I've seen it.
I think we have it. I just don't know.
I just don't know where it is. Yeah. No, that's a great one. He's also in Wild Things with Neve Campbell and what's her name? Housewife. Car accident recently or something. Road rage.
Is that not narrowed down?
Denise Richards.
Oh yeah.
Right? She's the other girl.
She was a housewife.
Oh boy. That one's here somewhere too, but
There's Something About Mary though. I think I didn't like his character in it because obviously you want her to be with Ben.
Yeah.
And he's like shady,
Yeah.
with PI, and he's trying to get her, and I'm like, bro.
Matt Dillon has a face that like he almost always looks like he's smoldering.
Yeah.
Like I know his face before I would know his name, I feel like.
Okay.
But he's got the hair and the very rectangular face.
Yeah.
No, I like him. I think he's not in a lot, but those two are the only ones I
can't think of much.
Really
I'm sure
think
he
of.
has some kind of, other supporting actor roles.
Yeah.
But I didn't like him in There's Something About Mary.
No.
Didn't like him.
Canceled.
Nope. I was like, what are you doing, you jerk?
Yeah, jeez.
Let Ben win her. So
Is
dumb.
Matt Dillon related to someone?
Kevin Dillon.
Okay.
Kevin is.
Oof.
He's on Entourage.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
I can picture him. Yep.
They look so much alike.
And
Buddy Games.
Yeah.
The Blob. Oh my god. We're getting totally off track, but did you ever watch The Blob?
I don't know.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't do it.
1988. Nope.
Horrible.
It's stupid. It's like a blob of like blob. And you're scared of it.
Oh no. I've heard of that.
No.
I never watched it though.
Never ever again.
Matt Dillon, he was on Wayward Pines, which was
Wayward Pines?
It was like a CW Hulu show.
Okay.
Kind of spooky. I think it's a Stephen King. But he was in that. He was one of the main people, and Carla Gugino. How do you pronounce her name? Carla Gugino. Gugino. Carla.
Film school.
Yeah. No, he was in that. But yeah. That's all I know about Matt Dillon, really.
That's kind of all I know
He
about
played
Matt.
he played the creepy teacher who is rumored to have an affair with a student, and then blackmails the students that are trying to blackmail
See?
him.
Another one I wouldn't like.
Have you never seen Wild Things? Oh, no.
Yeah, like once. I didn't
Oh,
like it.
yeah, no.
I mean,
Nev
I liked the
and
cast, but I didn't. Just worth a watch, and then I was not there.
yeah.
But again, I have a
canceled.
very particular.
Tastes in movies.
Well, I need my story to go the way I want it to go.
Oh my gosh.
It's the one thing I get that sometimes life is too real, but sometimes I don't want to see it.
Yeah, canceled.
Anyways.
Well, yeah, I think that's all the mats that I have too, honestly.
Yeah, it's all the ones that I really feel like talking about, I guess.
Yeah.
If trivia?
If you know any mats, let us know in the comments. But until then, I think it's time for some movie trivia. We got a new one here. We gotta see what this is all about.
Everyone likes the movie trivia.
Yeah.
We're giving you some trivia.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
See if you can get it right.
Okay. Is there anything? Okay. Perfect. Look at that.
Those
That's
are cute.
fun. I like it. Okay. We'll ask both questions on the card. Oh boy. With which movie did Natalie Portman win her first Academy Award for Best Actress?
Black Swan?
Yeah.
Woo.
Nice job. Never liked that movie.
I didn't either.
When the feathers start coming. No. That's Mila Kunis with her, right?
Yeah, I think so. I forgot Mila was in that.
Yeah. I think I've seen it once.
Yep. Same.
Okay. Oh, you might know this one. I think you'd like this movie.
Might.
In Speed.
Mm.
No,
Mm-mm.
Keanu. The bus must be kept above what speed to prevent it from exploding?
Ugh,
The bus must be kept above
60.
what speed? Oh, close, 50.
Oh, I was gonna say 50.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I think I've seen that one once too.
Yeah, I should have said 50.
Darn.
I didn't say 50.
50.
Oh well, better luck next time. 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
No. And these are like random. It's not by genre, so you don't know
like
what you're getting.
Easy.
Oh.
I think you're gonna get both. Maybe not. In which Coen Brothers movie does Jeff Bridges star as the dude?
Oh, Big Lebowski.
Heck yes. That's a great movie.
It really is.
Do you know the drink that he drinks in that movie? He always has to go to the store to get cream. All he wants
White
is
Russian?
his damn drink. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Drinks his White Russian. He's sitting in the tub drinking his Russian, and they break in, and he's like, "I'm on my rug." Like, he's just so simple. I love him in that movie.
I do love him in that. He's a great actor,
He
too.
is, too. I love him. Released in 1973.
Oh, boy.
What was the first horror movie to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Picture? 73.
The Birds?
No.
Was that the 50s?
Yeah, the Birds
Psycho?
is cool. Or old. No.
What was it?
Her head spins.
Oh, The Exorcist. Yeah. Oh.
The spinning head.
Oh, my gosh. They're remaking that one.
Crap. Nope.
There's a new one coming out.
Not for me.
And I bet it's going to be twice as scary because they have so much more that they can do.
Where'd you put the...
I got it right here.
I think we should do 2 more, right?
I think so. You know how they did the head spinning?
No.
Back in the day?
No, that was old. Why would they do it?
So her head doesn't spin fully around. They did 2 shots. One where she spun her head like this, and then they cut to her spinning from the other side. And then once it's edited together, it looked like her head spun all the way around.
Honestly, brilliant.
Yeah.
For that time in life,
they
brilliant.
made so much work that just doesn't make any sense. But oh no, I don't even know this one. So
these are kind of tough too.
Robert Downey Jr. starred in Dolittle in 2020, but what accent did he attempt for the character?
Oh my god.
I never watched it. I only saw the trailer.
Scottish?
Welsh?
Okay.
Is Welsh like whatever that?
I'm not getting involved in looking like an idiot. Stay out of that discussion.
Oh, this is great. You're gonna know this one.
I am or not? Oh, good.
What 2004 zombie comedy starred Simon Pegg and Nick Frost?
Yeah, absolutely no idea.
Shaun of the Dead, which
Never
is
even heard of it.
it's very funny,
Well, that's
but
bull.
I like the director of that. He directed Baby Driver as well.
Oh, okay. I do like Baby Driver, the songs. I didn't
Oh,
like the movie.
I know. Soundtrack makes that movie. It's like choreographed.
It's like
great.
one of those when you're with somebody, like
You gotta watch it because of the dude.
well, yeah, because it's a dude, right? So you're
That's
like,
funny.
okay, I'll watch it, and it's good music, so it makes it easier.
Yeah.
I think you might get this one. With what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Academy Award for Best Director?
Jaws?
No.
No, was it is it the Hitler one?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Oh my god, I can see it. It's like black and white. It's shot in black and white.
Starts with an S.
I'm not gonna get it.
No.
Yes.
Schindler's List.
I think I've seen that movie once.
We'll give you a
Very heavy.
50 out of 50 on that.
Not Jaws though.
No.
Huh.
Which actress starred alongside Scarlett Johansson in the 2021 Marvel movie Black Widow?
Florence Pugh.
Nice job.
Oh yeah.
Very impressed.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not ScarJo, not a huge fan.
No?
But she's in action, like
It's
and then
very
she plays
true.
like what's that one? He's just not that into you. Like she's like the cheat, like
Yeah.
she's like the mistress. And
Yeah.
So those.
She was in that Marriage Story. I never saw it.
What's that one?
I think they're like, it's her and Adam Driver.
Okay.
And it's like supposed to be super dramatic, but like great acting. I haven't seen it. I think it's on Netflix, but
Okay.
yeah, I guess it's super heavy.
Yeah,
I
she's
think-
just in too many movies and she plays characters that I don't like.
Yeah.
But I love that her and Colin Jost
Yeah.
are together.
Oh my gosh. Great random
They're
couple.
So cute. And like Ryan Reynolds, I know they had a minute too and got
Which is
married
crazy.
And, weird, but
But she says she still speaks highly of him.
yeah, that's
So-
cool. I love that they do that. I mean, you kind of have to in that industry, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're married to another
100%. You don't want to like defame someone,
no, I wouldn't think so,
Well, I mean,
but I think a lot do.
yeah, for attention probably and money.
I don't know, like publicists and scandals and all that stuff.
Night.
But anyways, speaking of Colin Jost, he's on SNL.
Yes.
Yeah, which leads us into what we're going to be talking about on the next episode.
Yep. We're going to be talking about our like favorite SNL stars and skits that turned into movies and became big stars and went on and took Hollywood by storm from the sketch comedy show Saturday Night Live.
There's so many.
Oh,
I'm excited.
it just keeps going,
Yeah.
and now it's slowing down a bit. But they're still big stars.
Because what year are they on? And we can talk more about this on that episode.
It's got to be in the 50s.
I think
Yeah.
they just celebrated. Yeah, interesting. So I'm excited to talk about that.
Yeah, me too.
Anything else that we need to?
I don't think so. Just be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave us some comments. Let us know if we missed any Matthews.
Yeah.
And
We like the comments.
yeah,
We've gotten some good ones.
definitely.
I appreciate seeing them. Just it's fun to see the different perspectives that people have on characters and movies.
Yep.
And I love
Actors and everything.
it. 'Cause we
So
all have different viewpoints.
100%. Different
especially
opinions.
with movies and shows. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
They're made to start a conversation. So, I mean, go ahead and
Yeah.
leave us your comments.
Please.
Let us know what you think on anything that we discussed today.
Please let us know your favorite Matthew and if you like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
much
Is it
as I
Matthew
do.
McConaughey? I
Cool.
love it. All right. Well, we will see you guys next time. And as always, be kind.
And rewind.